pretty much the video is about pretty much telling you guys how I ended up with an automatic ZL1. Pretty much, guys, man, I wanted the ZL1. I never thought about driving a manual. I was going to end up with an automatic SS, honestly, because at the time the ZL1 wasn't even announced. And pretty much, man, my dad never drove a manual car. At least I'd never seen him drive a manual car. He told me that he learned in a standard, like a 4 or 5 speed truck, and he never enjoyed it. He was always a put in gear and go person. So I had never experienced driving a manual until I think 2014. At that point, I had already had the ZL1 for pretty much 2 years, and I was kind of stuck with the car, honestly, which is why I'm just gonna do the swap, because I'm almost done paying for it, and it makes no sense to trade it in and pick up another year or two of note. So that's one of the reasons why I ended up with a manual. I didn't want to get a nice $60,000 car and burn the clutch, tear the fucking transmission apart, because I didn't know how to drive it. And who wants to get a $60,000 car at the time and just fuck it up, honestly? You know, I understand it was going to be covered by warranty and stuff like that, but it's still a pretty bad feeling that, you know, hey, I'm learning in this car, I'm tearing it apart, you know. It's not a great feeling. So that's pretty much the reason why I ended up with automatic. Also, you know, at the time I wasn't into the racing scene, and you know, I wasn't thinking about going to the drag strip or anything like that. I wasn't even thinking about modding the car. I was just pretty much thinking about, hey, I'm gonna have a nice Camaro, I'm gonna be looking good, and I'm gonna be styling the profile, and I'm gonna be good. You know, give me some tint. You know, I don't need no bumper. Give me some good exhaust, man, and I'm good. You know, also I was thinking about that 1/10 of a second faster that the automatic is over the manual. You know, I was thinking that I need every 1/10 of a second to count if I actually do race this car. That was the worst mistake of my life. I promise you that was the worst mistake of my life. Ever since I drove a manual ZL1, I've literally hated having an automatic. It's so boring. Paddle shifts are fine. That's wonderful. It's whoop-de-doo, but nothing replaces the feeling of having the third pedal and actually ruin the gears yourself. You feel more in tune with the car. With this, I can tell you right now, I can drive the shit out of it. Yeah, I can weave in, I can do everything that you want to do in an automatic. But I still rather have the manual to be able to downshift, bang gears, everything. It's just a whole different feeling, you know. I hate that I made that decision and everything, but it is what it is. Now I'm just gonna spend the money that it costs to honestly just swap it over. All I have to do is swap a few, you know, parts like the ECM, BCM, stuff like that. You know, swap the harness out, give me a clutch, some other transmission parts, the transmission, and the 373 ring gears, and I'm good to go. And that's what I really plan on doing, and making it the official, you know, making it official that I love this car, and I keep modding the car, honestly. That's the only thing holding me back from modding this car even more and putting down more power, is that I want to go ahead and spend the money to be happy with the car completely. Because even with 700 horsepower in the car, I would still be bored. It's just not going to cut it. Yeah, I can be able to stop the pedal and it goes for me. But, you know, there's only so much I can do. Just sit there and hold the steering wheel and hold on for dear life, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much why I ended up with automatic, man. I wanted to be faster. My dad didn't drive standards and stuff like that, and you know, I didn't want to tear it up. It's pretty much the reason why I got automatic.